Hi, it's Trina. I thought it'd be fun to start off my YouTube series by showing you, giving you a little tour, but not a full tour of my home, although I am planning on doing that in the future, but just not today. So I thought it would be fun actually to give you a tour of everything that's hanging on my walls. So here's the first thing that I wanted to show you. Sorry for the glare. That's a painting I did. I don't know when I did it actually. My mom had it framed for me, I know that. I actually didn't like the painting, and I think she grabbed it and just had it framed for me. But anyway, so that's my Blue Jay art. Here's the next thing, and I'm keeping it real. I left all my writing on there. So this is just my chalkboard. This is my life. This is my cell phone on a wall. This keeps me organized and in line. Anyway, I always use this. So yeah, I've always had these lights on. I've had them on for quite some time. Just spruces it up. So there you go. So I promised I'd show everything on my wall. So here's my boring calendar. Nice picture though. But so I have all my appointments. I have a dental graft, which I'm so not looking forward to. Oh my god, it's next week actually. No, really not looking forward to that. Okay, so here's something a little more interesting for you. So yeah, this is an old antique bottle. I don't know where I got it. I just hung it on this. And let's see, what else do I have here? I have my acorn ornaments that I was making, in the process of making. And actually I'm going to be doing a video on those very soon, probably in a couple days, so stay tuned. But the best thing about this, just the other day actually, I got these lights. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I live for lights. So this is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, my wine rack that never has any wine. This is a rarity, actually, that it even has one bottle. But this isn't for drinking wine. I bought this for cooking chicken marsala. Anyway, it's gonna sit there all on its own until I can get some more, I guess. So I have to go way up. That's something else I have on my wall. That's a painting that I did this year actually, maybe a couple months ago. This was my first go at high textured acrylic, impasto, that's what it's called. So that's my first impasto project. Well, if you're still with me, I have this up there. So I love miniatures. I saw this at a yard sale, and oh no, it wasn't a yard sale, it was actually an antique shop, and I just loved it. But I don't know, I might take it down. It's not the right spot for it. Oh, check it out. My high quality, super expensive, I don't know what you call them, but they're actually from the dollar store. So I just thought they suited the house. So yep, they're actually made out of plastic too. So here's a big painting, and I didn't do this. This was done by my late Uncle Fred, and he was an amazing painter, as you can see. And he did another one, which is right beside it. So this one is an old mine in my hometown of Kirkland Lake, Ontario. Now this I have had for 11 years now, and that's as long as I have had this house. So it was one of the first framed art I bought, and I believe I got this at Winners. You know, I just realized actually by going through all these things that it's nice because I don't usually stop and look at everything, and so it's nice to actually stop and look at everything again. Anyway, this is a black and white photo of my family. My grandfather. That's my grandfather right there. So these are just two other paintings I did this year. This one I like a lot because it's cozy and it's autumn and it has the stars and the light. This one, it turned out okay. Here's another painting. This one I think I threw the painting out and I think my mom grabbed it and framed it. But this is done. I did that one a long time ago. I'm not even sure when. So what would an old house be without one of these, right? Anyway, I picked this up at an antique place and it just sits there in all its glory. This is a picture of my grandmother holding, I believe it's my father, but I'm not 100% sure. Here I have a statuette and two vintage bottles. And then I decided I'll just sneak this in. I have my lights. I love lights. So I have this in my porch entryway. A good friend, Gloria, gave me this. And I actually just clipped, this is my daughter's mask holder. And these are all of her clean masks hanging there. Just makes it easier for mornings when she's going off to school. Everything's just there. This is kind of silly. I didn't think it was silly at the time because I hung it up. Just a little ladder. I really should decorate it or do something more with that. And this little thing is an antique mirror that my mom gave me. She purchased a cottage, and inside the cottage was a bunch of antique things. So this was her gift to me. Here's a really old painting I did. I guess that's from the 90s, I would imagine. This, by far, is my favorite thing on the wall in the house, I think. Or it's in the top 5 anyways. My favorite painting by Le Renoir.
So that wraps up this video. On my next video, I'm going to be showing everybody how to do acorn ornaments for their Christmas tree. So click on subscribe.